All right, guys, we're at a spot with less current. My hair's a little bit more messed up now and all that jazz. But we're gonna get this crap off my line. I'll show you guys what we're fishing here in a minute. I may even put you guys back at the back of the boat where you can see the rods down here. I won't be able to see the communication that well, but it is what it is. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, so I don't knock you guys off the boat while I'm trying to cast it. What's up, baby? Not a good time for you to be moving around, so just stay still. We'll get your tortoise, but don't be walking around on the boat. Let me get a sinker and prop this up. I think, let me see what you guys can see. You guys can see all right. If I can get this set. Why? There we go. That might do it. I'm trying to get you guys in frame so you guys can see everything going on in the back of the boat, as well as my main camera. Now, while there is some current here, we're in a deep hole. Since we're in a deep hole, we shouldn't need as much weight. So I'm gonna drop one of these sinkers off. That'll help save on bait too, to keep from throwing them off there. And it'll just all around save me money on lead. So we're gonna do that.
Dad, is that fish still alive?
Yes, baby. We got this big bluegill going back out, guys. Second place. His second date with the river. Only thing that's changed is we're not fishing a brush pile no more. We're fishing a column. So we got all these. Baby, the columns are what holds the bridge up.
Those things that are in the water and holding the bridge?
Yep, that's a column. So we got that big bluegill right in front of that column. He's in about 40 foot of water. Now the cool thing is we don't know if we're gonna catch a 40-pound blue cat, 40-pound flathead, we don't know. We mostly catch giant blue cats from this spot, but it's the right time of year, you don't know. See, what had happened was, this is a deep hole. So most of this water we got real heavy current. Heavy current. So that, matter of fact, we caught a 43-pounder on this rod and reel right here in this spot. Oh, the new Hellcats. Let's cast that out. You guys on the first live already saw this, and you guys on the camera will be seeing that. Watch my long form content. Will be seeing it when you see it sometime throughout this week. Anyway, so let's get that casted out. Flapper bait. We're putting it on that column right there. You want to kind of thumb some line down, because if you just let it fall down, it's so deep that actually it won't be where it needs to be at. And it is deep enough here to go ahead and just put some lines right underneath the boat. we're gonna sit here for a while. The boat ends up becoming structure and shade. So it's not a bad idea to have a few underneath the boat. Not a bad idea at all. Second Hellcat going out on just a Carolina rig, no Santee. We're gonna put it on the other side of that column. Oh my God. If you forget to flip the bell over, you will fling shad a country mile, but your bait will not go nowhere. Okay, let's try something different. Let's get the rods we already got baited up. We got fish under the boat. Let's drop a few of them right underneath the boat. I'll get with catch up on that chat in a minute, guys. I get these rods down. Yeah, that was a ways down there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna reel it down to the rod tip touches the water. I'm gonna pick up on it. Okay. Something like that. Now we got rods fishing. Not exactly our legal limit yet, but we even want this little dude down there fishing. The goal is to see how big of a fish we can catch on this little rod I built. There are a lot of gar in this spot, but they are mostly on the surface. So I don't think it's gonna mess with us too bad.
Might move what I did to my little toy.
Oh my goodness. What'd you do to your turtle, Cambry?
He's just sitting on me.
Yep, that ought to be good there.
Little baby patch.
And we're gonna throw one up shallow and let it drift back into a deep hole. We'll let it fall where it naturally lands at. It actually looks like slacker water on that side. Which could be a good thing, we don't know. Let's get us the bait out. We want a bigger bait.
Can I show the camera what I made?
Yeah, you can go show the camera your turtle if you want to, baby.
I do it like you.
Go show them your turtle, baby. We're just gonna put a ball of shad heads back on there like we had. We got a smorgasbord of baits out there. We got all different sizes, shapes, and flavors. We got bluegill. We got. What we don't have is any cut bluegill. We may end up doing that, but I only have a few of them, and so for now I want to save them. If I get a flathead or a big blue cat on that live bluegill, I want to have another live bluegill to fish with. Like I said, these catfish, they should have been coming up to spawn, but we had that cold front and this big flood move through. And guys, I don't see these catfish getting to spawn in this flood. Water temperature still 70 something, 72 or 73. Okay, sit down, baby. You're in front of my phone camera.
I'll be right here to show this camera like this.
Thank you, baby. We're actually just gonna put this one right below the boat. Just cause we've already got enough casted back out. I've actually caught a few of my biggest catfish here doing that. I am gonna step up front and grab a honey bun and a Sprite. Say what's up, everybody. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We tie catfish rigs, crappie jigs, and we go fishing. Right now, I'm trying to work on my watch hours. And so I'm recording on both cameras. In the last live, we talked about my Father's Day gift. I got 2 new Hellcat rods with 2-pin Warfare 20 model left-hand reels. And guys, we like fishing, and we love everything about it. And we go fishing for everything, from bluegills with jigs to crappie to everything, guys. And so everybody that said hi, the Lunker Hunter, thank you, I appreciate it. It's not completely done yet. I've got a lot to do. I want to get the spot lock and the planer boards and all that jazz, but that's summer break for my daughter is great. I don't really get a summer break.
We do because we're in school now.
Yeah, she does because she's in school.
So does Chloe. She's in school.
Baby, chill out, calm down, simmer down.
Who?
You.
I ain't a fish.
You're too spicy right now. You just need to chill a little bit.
Why ain't a fish?
Anyways, we were fishing in a spot that was 19 foot deep, but this river has so much current right now. We came to where there's a deep hole. There's a 40 foot, it's about 50 foot right now. Anyways, we come to this big hole because the water's going real fast. Well, if there's a big hole, most of that flow is going over the top of it. In theory, it should have stacked the fish up inside that hole. That's why we're fishing this hole. That's why we're here today. This whole river, when it's at regular pool, it's usually about 9 foot to 6 foot deep, and then in the main channel, the rest of the river is like a 2 foot, 2 foot flat. And you have to know this river, or you can't really travel it when the water's down, or you'll end up beached, or hurt, or tear up your boat. But I think everybody knows that bridges hold monsters. That's kind of our thought process about being here. Hey man, the Lunker Hunter, I appreciate it, brother. You have no idea. I can't really see the phone, guys. Yep, Family Guy. I am using live baits. I've got a big live bluegill on that rod right there. We're trying to get a flathead or big blue cat, whatever's clever. But I appreciate that donation. Like I said, I just tied up 40 jigs. 40 jigs, and I gave them all away to there's a fishing tournament going on in my state, and it's for kids, and there will be 10 winners, and the tournament lasts for a month. And so I donated a prize, so that way all 10 winners will get a prize. And so on the last few lives that I've been doing from my house, I was tying jigs, and all those jigs went to the donation. All right, Fidel or whatever. Anyhow, that's the whole deal, is that we've been tying jigs for a children's fishing derby. And so if I end up getting enough donations, we may do go buy some fishing poles and donate to like the top 5 or whatever. Just whatever we can do. I think it would be pretty cool. All right. Guys, I'm strictly here to talk about fishing. I am a family man. I love my wife. I love my life. And we have a good life together. And I got my babies. Cambry, come show them your turtle. We love family, God, and fishing. Show them that turtle, baby. And Cam Bam loves her turtles. Go sit down, sweetheart. Hopefully we catch a catfish on live. I don't remember. I don't know. I think there's like a thing on there where you can donate. I don't really know how it looks on your end. But anyway, hopefully we catch a catfish on the live, guys. And you guys that regularly watch my long form content, hopefully you guys aren't feeling too neglected. But we're bringing our live stream friends along with us this time. We'll probably stay here for about 30 minutes or 40 minutes. How long has this live been going? Yeah, we'll just watch it. So when this live gets to an hour, if we ain't got nothing, we'll pick up and move it.
30 minutes.
Heck yeah, guys. I really appreciate if you guys all subscribed.
Hey, Siri.
I like watch hours from getting monetized on YouTube. My shorts do really well. My live content was doing really well. And then, but like I said, my wife is working. Hey, I need you to turn that off. My wife has been working a contract, so we're out of town. This isn't my river. This isn't the river I grew up on. This isn't the river that I fish. But due to my wife working a contract up here and wanting to be with her and her wanting to be with me, we just haul our camper up here. And so every weekend we come up here and so we can be around my wife and we go fishing on this river. And so we're still exploring, we're still learning, we're still figuring this river out. I do take care of my kids. She's fine. She just can't have her tablet playing noise in the background because it'll copyright me or whatever on this YouTube. But she has games and stuff she can play. She has sunscreen, she has food, she has Sprite, she has water. I assure you, she's well taken care of.
Haven't even opened my Sprite.
You haven't even opened your Sprite? Yesterday was her birthday. We rented out the whole roller derby. And we had about probably 30 or 40 people show up for her birthday. She's very well taken care of, I assure you. All of my kids are.
I got slime for my birthday, and I brought some with me. I showed them my slime.
We got an old pontoon boat coming through picking up their juggle. Oh, wrong live well. Every now and then I'm gonna flip the button on and run some fresh water in on my shad and my bluegill to keep them fresh. Hey, be careful around that up there. Here, come back here, baby. I don't want you up there around my phone while we don't have a base for it. Okay, you can sit there. My phone is just propped up. I don't want to.
It's on the water.
Yeah, I don't want it to fall in the river.
That's the water.
Or the water. And the river's moving real fast.
Current.
Yeah.
Current.
Yeah, the current, baby. Current's moving real fast,
Water
and
current.
it's 40 foot deep right here, so there wouldn't be no getting it back. Sit down, sweetheart.
This is what I got for my birthday.
Oh, tell them what else you got for your birthday. Go ahead, baby.
I have another slime, but I don't know where it is. And I got even more slime. And I got a toy car that's electric.
You gotta talk clearly, baby.
I don't know what else.
You got a robot vending machine.
And I
And you've got a Lego jungle set. You got a
And
terrarium.
I'm trying to talk.
Okay.
And I got Legos. And I got some rubber bands for my birthday, and a bead making kit, and bracelet making kits, and a lot of kits. And what else did I get? I got the where you have to make your own slime. And I haven't made any slime yet. I still have presents at my house, but we brought some of my presents camping. And I'm 6 years old now. Dada,
What, baby?
I finished. What are those silly emojis down there?
I have no idea. Hi, Caitlin. She loves them. She didn't get to bring them with her because we're at the camper. But she didn't get to bring them with her to the camper. She'll get to play with them at home, but the camper's too small to have all of her presents. So we made her like pick a few. She brought a remote control car and slime and a terrarium thing because she likes to catch minnows here. And so that's pretty cool, I thought.
You mean baby gars?
Yeah, well, she likes to catch baby gar.
There's no tadpoles. I thought that thing was a tadpole in the water, but it was actually a horse shell crab. That's what it was. It was actually a baby one.
She does, she loves them.
That's what it was.
You should have seen her when she came up to the house. Oh my God, look what I got.
What was it? I don't remember.
Swords the Amazing HD, I hope so too.
What was it?
Your bracelet, I was talking to Caitlin, baby, your bracelet maker thing. We're gonna freshen up the bait on this little rod. We didn't have no problem getting bait this morning. So I want to kind of keep some of my baits fresh. But the issue I'm having with that at the moment is I don't know what I did with my bait knife.
Oh, that's sad.
It is sad. I know.
I love eating fish.
You want to eat a shad?
Ew, no.
I'll cook it for you.
I don't want to eat shad.
Oh.
I want to eat a catfish.
Oh, okay.
Can we eat one tonight?
I don't know about tonight.
Tomorrow night?
Well, right now we'd just like to find the bait knife, and I don't know what I did with it.
Because I don't know where it is. What about your other knife that's on your necklace?
Yeah, I don't really like to use that one for cutting up bait, but we're gonna have to, I guess. I could have swore I stuck it right there before we took off driving.
Then it might have flew off the bow.
I know it. That's what I'm thinking.
Probably did. You might have to get a new bait knife.
I know it.
Or they could start putting chlorine in this river.
No. She wants to put chlorine in the river because she wants it to be clear like the pool.
And then you could get your knife back.
No, silly. No.
But I think you could get your knife back.
There's a little eddy over there. We might try over there next.
Are you going to use the other knife though?
I did, baby.
Did you see that fish?
I did.
I saw the water moving. Why is there so many fish in the river?
Uh-oh. 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 Hey, come sit down right here, Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Come sit down. We got thumped right here, guys. While she's sitting down,
Well, she's sitting down what?
while you're sitting down, I'm gonna try to find my bait knife. Hey, if we get back down there and we find those gar, Caitlin, we'll get you one. We had 5 last time, but the one I had in my fish tank ate them all. What, baby?
There was a giant fish that just jumped over.
Oh goodness.
I saw it. It was a catfish. I saw it today.
Well, that's pretty cool, baby. Yeah, I gotta try and find my stinking bait knife. It's driving me crazy.
It flew off the boat, I think.
Baby, I don't think it did. It's too heavy to fly off the boat. I remember I moved it specifically so it wouldn't fly off the boat. That's kind of the way it's looking like. And it's driving me nuts. They might give me a bait knife? Oh. No, they got about 1 million jug lines they gotta check. They got a few out there with fish on them. I see them bobbing. I guess we'll see how big a fish those guys get.
There's like 100 getting. They probably put 100 out. Can a person count to 100 before it gets snagged? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
The whole knife situation is a little concerning. Bam Bam, how's counting today? Just can't believe I can't find the stinking knife. Baby, shh. No knife. I don't know what I did with my... Don't know what I did with my lozenges. Cammy, this ain't funny, girl. This is serious stuff, man.
I see a dinosaur. Look at a dinosaur.
Dang, there's that. I've been looking everywhere for this.
What?
Yep.
What? Is it?
That's my Andy Monster line, my 100-pound test.
Look at my dinosaur.
I see it, baby. Show the camera that. That's pretty good. Anyway, I've been looking for my Andy Monster line everywhere, and I just now found it. So.
Dinosaur. Now can I show the black camera?
Yeah, you can show the black camera. Hey, don't step on stuff like that. You're gonna end up tripping and falling off.
Hard to get through. I made that on my hand. With one of my.
Believe it or not, I actually brought some night crawlers with us. We don't normally do that, but we did. So we may end up fishing for channel catfish. I don't know.
It's only you and me.
Baby, I'm talking to the camera too.
Ah,
It ain't just me and you. It's me and you and everybody on the camera, sweetheart.
how do I walk tomorrow?
They just are. I'm live. No, that knife I still have. It's my green bait knife. See, I got my knife that goes in my necklace.
But show me that knife.
Hang on, baby. Oh, I found it. Bottom of the bait tank. I was going nuts over that.
Is it brand new?
It ain't brand new, but when you need it, you need it. And we kind of need it. Oh. I have no idea who they're talking to, baby. I can't wait to see these fishing poles in the black light.
Does everyone have to make videos of fishing?
No, baby. Everybody doesn't do it. Some people do it.
Like you?
Yeah, like me.
And maybe some I can't help because they're so far away.
Yeah.
You're lucky they're shut.
I have sunscreen if you want some.
No, no.
Not right now. You're gonna get some in a little bit though.
I'm just tired
Tired?
of the sun.
You're gonna go park in the shade?
Sure.
Okay, well. It ain't hot outside yet, so let me check out this camera. Let's see what time we got.
It's hot out.
I appreciate it, everybody. We're gonna set in this spot for 30 more minutes.
Only 30 more minutes.
Yep, only 30 more minutes. Then we're gonna go park over here to the, I'll just pick you guys up, pan you around and show you what we got going on. Then we're gonna go park over there in the shade. And there's slack water right past that pillar. But we're gonna park right here in the shade, cast back to that slack water. Still really deep water. But this is what the river looks like. It's a little bit blown out. That creek usually isn't there. That creek is usually there. But the flood just made this creek. So that's interesting to me. Anyhow, this is the old abandoned railroad bridge. You like shade, Caitlin? Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Caitlin, baby. She's messaging. Look, she's right here, baby. She's commenting. I'm talking to her right there. She's right there. Okay, that's how I'm talking to her. Amber's going nuts trying to figure out how I'm talking to people because she don't hear no one talking back. There's a flat right there. And usually it's only about, let me see if I can pull this off. Okay, so you guys see that land right there? And then it turns water. There's usually just a flat right there, and the rest of that water that's all back in there usually isn't there. Like, you see those trees over there? I can't really see because I'm looking into the sun. I don't know how well you guys can see either. Baby, I know we're not in the sun. We're not going to be in the sun for 30 more minutes. It ain't even hot outside. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Anyways, yeah, that's what we're looking at. So we're going to be at this spot for 30 more minutes. Then we're going to move over there and fish there for an hour. And we're just going to keep bouncing around until we run into fish. We're going to fish for the next, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours. We're going to fish until we catch fish, I'll tell you that. That's how we do it. We might try some backwater creek stuff today. We can take the boat and go up in these creeks.
I have a question, Daddy.
What, baby?
Maybe could we park at land on one of our spots so I could just explore?
Yeah?
Like do what I did last time?
Yeah, we can probably do that here in a little bit.
Because I want to climb rocks again.
Okay, well, I don't know if it's going to be rocks yet. It's going to be over here by this bridge is the next spot we're going to. It's got land on it, okay? There are some rocks over there.
Yeah. There's a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
I could probably climb all the way to the top of that and
Yeah, you probably could.
sit there. I wouldn't want to go on that because some of those planks that are holding back, some of those things that are on the tracks could probably fall down because some of them could be loose. So I wouldn't go walking on that train track.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because I could fall through those holes.
Yep.
So I don't want to go on that. And I'm never riding a train if it goes somewhere. I'm never, ever, ever going on it if it goes so fast.
She's never, ever, ever back together.
I'm never, ever going to go on a train that's going over a bridge. Train bridge. That's what it's called, the train bridge.
Sit down, baby, so I don't knock you in the head.
Okay.
We ain't getting no bikes right there underneath the boat. We're going to go ahead and put this to bait. On over yonder way.
Can I see if you got any fish? Bass?
Yeah, baby.
Let me see. You got a few, but
I
they're
know it, but they don't
way,
want to bite, do they?
but they're going away fast. That was fun.
Yeah, I think they're gars swimming around the boat.
Okay, so we should catch a little gar, or big gar.
Yeah, we should. But we don't really
Okay,
want
you
to
have
catch a gar.
one fish with you.
We don't really want to catch a gar, Cam Bam.
You have one fish with you. Right now, Dad. You have 0 fish with you. No fish with you right now. You've
Here, let's put this. Watch that right there.
4 fish with you, I think.
We're gonna put this rod back under the bait. We're just gonna nose hook a shad and drop him back underneath the boat. But we're not gonna drop him all the way to the bottom. He's gonna hang like this. The current's going so strong that weight's gonna be down. And he's gonna be like that, just back there spinning. And the cool thing about fishing like that is you never know what you're gonna catch. Because everything that swims eats shad. And so, what we're gonna do is we did drop it to the bottom.
Like a turtle.
Hopefully not a turtle.
Well, just like a turtle.
Yeah. Anyway, we dropped it to the bottom. Then we reeled till the rod tip touched the water, and then when we picked it back up horizontal, so now it's like 3 or 4 foot off the bottom.
But when you caught a turtle, you gave it a shot.
I give it a what?
A shot.
Yeah.
So they do it. Shot.
The turtles do like shads, but we don't want to catch a turtle though.
Why can't you feed my turtle? I don't know how to feed him.
Well, we'll worry about that in a little bit.
Cause I haven't tried to feed him yet.
Okay.
But I know how to feed my other turtle.
Yeah.
He just opens his mouth and then
Guys, we'll come back there and check out the chat in a minute.
my turtle, the one that we already have, just opens its mouth and then I just put its worm in its mouth and it chews on it. That's all it does. So I'm sure it will be the same way, but Colby won't.
You guys do any good this morning? Caught a few? I was hoping that cold front would get them fired up.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
We're getting bit right here, guys.
Can I shake your camera on my other side now?
Oh, did we get him? Nope, we didn't get him.
Man, that sucks.
That's
That
Alright, well, we'll just put it back over there, Cam, baby. Hey, I need you to sit down for a second, so that way I don't hit you in the head with this bait.
I'll sit down.
Okay, thank you, baby.
That was crazy. No, I'm back up. Okay, this is the case that my blue slime came in. And this is my orange slime. It's extra stretchy.
Here, watch out again. Let me step over here. Caitlin.
And this is my stretchy slime.
Oh, that's crazy, Jacob Williams. Maybe you can stand down here and show them that. That way if you fall, you don't fall into my phone. Here, let me get your container. Yeah, they can see it from there, baby.
But I stretched it longer than the phone. I forgot to tell you guys that it's scented. And it smells like orange.
You know, you get bit in one spot, you start wanting those rods over there. Even though I'm pretty sure that shad left the building on that particular cast. Hook this rod up here like that. Yeah, we're gonna need a new shad for that one. Guys. Hey dude, you're swimming all weird, buddy. Oh, there's a good one. That's a better one than that one.
What is this? It's freaking cool. See a little water snake underwater.
Come on, fish.
Little fishy. Does that sound like a little fish?
Hey, he's down there mocking me, Cambry. I say, come on, fish, and he hits the top of the water. He's like, I'm over here.
That's funny. I think he wants to be eaten.
Think we should eat that one?
I think he's hungry.
Think we should eat that one?
So he's like, I'm over here, get me, get me.
Hopefully we can figure something out. Cambry, come sit back down here, baby. What I mean by hopefully we can figure something out is, for one, we got a log about to run into our boat.
What?
Oh, right here. It just caught on the anchor line. That's fine. Don't lean over there. It's fine.
Tornado. Tornado.
Yep, I see it. Anyway, we got that sinker. We're casting them out parallel, and the current's going this way. And so then they'll bounce, and then our baits end up by those pillars. Well, fish will stack up on the backside of those pillars to get out of the current. And that's where we got this orange rod that got bit. This rod's getting bit.
Hey, I'm playing with orange slime.
That's cool, baby.
And it smells super duper good.
So far, I'm thinking they're just channel cat dink taps because we ain't really hooked up on nothing.
Oh, I see the log now. I see the log.
It's there, ain't it?
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah. Here, let me see if I can't get it moving. I don't want it hooked on the front of the boat like that. I don't really want it in my fishing line either, though. No, let's see if we can't send it out and around our fishing lines. Then I don't know. Hopefully it just misses them, guys. That's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for. You guys will probably see it. It'll probably make an appearance. There it is, right there. Let's see. If we hold these rods like this. Yep, we did it. If you guys want to see some big catfish caught here, go back to about a year ago, and I have caught some giants from the spot. We're after catfish today. Yeah, she probably will get it in her hair, but that's okay.
What is it?
I was talking about you and that slime.
Oh my god, I just saw a fish's tail. It was probably getting eaten because it started going, I can't get back underwater. Because it couldn't get back underwater. It was like,
So much trash in the river today, guys. Like just like grass and weeds and stuff. Like, hang on, baby.
I know where I want to go.
Usually, for the most part, these weeds will wash out the first couple times the river floods. It looks like this river, that is not happening. It's not happening. It's not going to clear up.
Hey Dad, I have a question.
What?
I really want to go to that side of the bridge.
Where?
That side.
Okay.
Because you know why?
Sure, tell me.
Oh my god, I just saw 2 fish jump over there. That's why. Because there's fish over there. I know for a fact because I just saw 2 jump over there.
You know for a fact we're going to catch fish if we go
Yeah,
over there?
because I just saw another one. 3.
Okay.
See, I'm telling you. 4. They're everywhere. Right there, right there, right there. They're everywhere.
She's telling you guys we're going to catch fish if we go over
Right
there.
over there. Right there.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Let's throw the old bass rod around and see what we can
Get.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get one of these dummies to bite this bait.
I told you there was a lot of fish.
There is a lot of fish, ain't there?
Told you. Didn't I?
See if we can't get something to hit top water.
Do you want me to make you place you a mini order of slime?
Place me a mini order of slime?
Yeah.
Sure. These are mostly gar hit top of the water, but it'd still be cool to catch one on this bait.
Yeah, it would, because then we would have big gars and little gars, wouldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
So we should give them a mom or a dad, shouldn't we? It's not that many, but I made a little mini slime water. You'll see this foam bead when you stretch it. It's mini, so there's not that many.
Okay. Let me check out this. How much time we got left in this spot? We got 10 minutes left.
And then we'll go to another spot in an hour.
MVP fishing, what's up?
Told you guys that I would have put my slime in my hair.
Who's Corlin? It's Caitlin. Baby, I'm talking to the same people I've been talking to, sweetheart.
Caitlin?
Yeah, hey, I put my slime order back down there, okay?
Why?
We got 10 minutes in this spot. Cam wants me to go to the opposite side of the river that I want to go to, but that's okay. We'll let her call it since she's stuck here with me. She didn't really get a say in the matter. She just kind of got stuck with me.
So Michael had me first. Did you know Mom said I was the strongest one when I was a baby?
Caitlin, watch these people. Make sure they don't be getting out of line or too chatty. Happy wife, happy life. Some of these people that get on here get all weird and shit. We're gonna switch this to a crawler rod when we get to the next spot. We're gonna use a small catfish hook.
You mean third spot?
Third spot. Yep, third spot, Cambry.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yep, thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Third spot of the day, second spot of the live.
8, 5, 6, 7.
We haven't made it down to the rocks yet. First thing we did this morning was ran up the river at about 6 o'clock. And we went and talked about these Hellcat rods and these the pin reels that I put on them. We did an unboxing up there earlier.
Dad, will I be able to swim today?
Probably not, baby. Because, baby, it's, what is that word I'm looking for? Because the river's going too fast. Probably no swimming today.
Really?
I know it.
Too cold.
I did bring you a change of clothes, though. When we go off the live, you can change. But we're going to be going to the shade here in a minute, baby.
No, but it's not my legs that are hot, it's my arms.
Well, with that cold front, I don't think it's a good idea to go swimming. And with this river current, I don't think it's a good idea today. This bait I'm using, guys, isn't exactly the best topwater bait to be using.
Hey Dad, can redbirds have more redbirds?
Yes. This was a jerk bait that I used a couple videos back at a dam. And I took off the front treble hooks, that way I didn't snag fish, because you want to pop it really hard to cause a lot of commotion in the muddy water. And anyways, I got it stuck on something and I pulled it out, and when I pulled it out, it hit the bill on a rock and broke it off. And it was a suspending or a floating jerk bait, so now it's just a topwater. Yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and reel them poles up and get on to the next spot.
Which is over there by
We'll let you guys hang out with us.
I mean third spot. Michael, you keep saying next spot, but it's third spot.
Joel Solo TV for show.
Michael, you mean third spot? Keep calling it second spot. This is gonna
Yes, MBP fishing, no doubt. That's all I ask for. I just want to keep it simple. Whoever did that super chat, I really appreciate it. I missed it. I'll scroll back through here. Alexa, thank you. All right, guys.
do what?
I don't know, baby. Anyway, we're gonna reel up these rods and reels. We're gonna cut this camera off, leave that camera going. We're gonna push over here to the shade, and we're gonna try fishing some slack water. We've tried the current all morning, and with not much luck. Camber, you can get to go exploring the rocks, so put your Crocs on.
I'm trying to put my shoe croc on. It's not my crocs on. One of my crocs fell off.
We're gonna go ahead and pitch some of these baits, because we're gonna swap out to new baits when we get there.
I'm losing I'm putting my pot back into the ice chest. Because I want a cool pop. Because I forgot to open it. Michael, can I
Hey, baby, I don't want you. No. Stay away from the ice chest. I'll put it back in there, baby. The phone's propped up on the ice chest, in case you guys were wondering. And it's sitting on top of the lid, and it's about 2 foot higher than the edge of my boat, and so I don't want my phone ended up at the bottom of the river. Otherwise, she'd have full access to the ice cliff, but not today. Not today. Here's our old bluegill. We're gonna leave him on there. He's still a fresh bait. Clearly, he's alive.
Dang, he's lasting for a long time.
He is lasting for a long time, ain't he?
He's,
We're gonna put him in the sinker in the live well.
he better be happy that he can swim around in there, though.
Yeah, he ain't gotta worry about getting eaten by a fish in there, does he?
Yeah,
That's good.
there's only little fish in there,
Yeah, that's good.
and he can have fun with them. Itchy. Oh yeah, I forgot that. That was right where my rash was. I don't like having rashes. Can I reel one in?
Yeah, you can. Don't reel that one in and reel that one in. Just leave it in the rod holder and reel it in, baby. If you want, you can wait for a minute and I'll move stuff out of your way. Guys, if you're looking for a budget-friendly fishing rod, I caught a 43-pound blue cat on it and several other fish, flatheads and blue cats and channel cats. This is a Catfish Pro rod and reel. I think it was like 80 bucks. And yeah, guys, it's caught me everything. That's your budget-friendly option. This is the not so budget friendly option. This was my Father's Day gift from my kids and my wife. That pin reel is $100. This Hellcat Revenge rod, Revenge series. I think it's 7'6". Yeah, 7'6". Heavy action rod by Catch the Fever. This is 130 bucks.
Lord Michael, help me.
That's a $250 combo right there by the time you put line on it. Here, baby.
I caught a fishing pole.
I think you caught a fishing pole.
I think I caught you one of your fishing poles, maybe.
Oh. No, it's just that current, sweetheart. Here, watch out. Hang on, go sit down for a minute and I'll let you reel in another one here in a second.
Key.
We're gonna change out and put all fresh bait on the next spot, except for that bluegill.
Yeah, because he's still good.
And that flapper bait. That flapper bait's the only one of those that I have that's that size, and I don't want to give it up yet. I usually catch my bigger fish on flapper baits, and that was the only shad that I caught that was of adequate size to use as a flapper bait today, so. We gonna be keeping him. We got plenty of shad. Here, baby, come reel this one in.
Key.
Come.
Is this one of your brand new ones?
That is one of my brand new ones.
Yay.
Yay.
How do you brand new one?
Yep.
Oh, heavy. Why is it so heavy? Oh.
Well, what you look at that? We ain't got no bait on that one. Hard to catch fish without bait.
Ooh, I got fish scales on my hands.
Oh, that's all right.
Because I'm holding it right where you were holding it.
That's God's glitter.
I don't think so. What? There's fish scales and stuff.
You want me to finish it?
Nope, I got it.
Okay, good job.
It's hard and heavy.
She my little partner. She helping me out.
Look, it's free. And it's not even that hard. I got a fish. Oh.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that for sure. Yeah, my family got my back. Yeah, Cam, yeah, she's born to fish.
Oh my God, this guy.
She got it. She's cranking it in.
Michael, what is that in the water?
Where, baby? Those are the logs.
They look like fish bones. Like spoonbill bones.
Spoonbill bones.
Ugh, you just gotta pull it like there's a fish on it.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier.
Nope. Here, we gotta get your dress out of there. Here, keep reeling, baby.
Michael, I don't need help. I use my legs. Oh,
What are you gonna do when I make you reel in a fish on that fishing pole?
the same thing
The same thing?
I'm doing. But even faster than this.
Okay, don't put it on that, okay?
Why does it look like there's fish on it? Can I do that?
Here, let me see.
No, I got it.
You ready to go to the shade?
No, I want to do it again.
Okay, just don't tap it on this metal over here, okay?
Fine.
Okay. I'm gonna start pulling in the anchor. Guys, I'm gonna start pulling in the anchor while she finishes reeling that in. Then we're gonna get on the move. So we can get to that next spot and get casted out.
I can tell you we did catch something.
Okay, well, just hang on to it. Don't reel it up no more, okay?
We caught grass.
We caught grass and we lost our bait. Hang on, just hold on to it, baby. Stand still. Oh, I'm coming to get you. That way we don't get a hook in you. All right, good job. Thank you, baby. Thank you for your help. Now sit down so I can move the boat.
I heard a fish. Did you hear it?
We're not going far and we're not going fast, guys. I'm gonna have to plug this phone into the charger though before too long. But one thing we will have to do. Well, Caitlin, we're gonna have to change that as soon as Tiffany's contract's over. But right now she's working 6 to 12s and we're a long ways from home.
Mom, Daddy, can you tell her something?
Yeah?
Dad, will you tell her that
You tell her.
I caught a red ear slider in the road?
So now we got 3 river turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, slow is safe for sure.
What? Carly caught hers at the school. Michael caught mine in the pool, and I caught my other one in the road.
Now Cam wants to go over there to that side of the river. I want to come over here to this side of the river for the shade. Huh? You want both? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start out over here. Look at that group of fish. Right there on the bottom. Tell me those ain't catfish. Hunkered down now.
I'm telling you, those are catfish.
I'm telling you they are, aren't they, Cambry?
You mostly catch catfish,
I know, that's mostly what I fish for, ain't it?
and sometimes spoonbills.
Sometimes spoonbills, sometimes other fish. Not very often, but sometimes.
Remember when Carly caught a...
All right, guys. We're actually gonna go over here. There's a little bit of bank over here where Cambry can walk around at, and I want her to, she wants to go exploring. I got some bug spray. We're gonna get that out for her.
I'm only gonna be able to walk through the woods because that's all I have to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
And just like...
But as the sun comes up, we're gonna have to find some shade somewhere along the riverbank.
Like, is that my drill pipe?
But we're gonna go over here and steal this guy's fishing spot. You see that guy right there? That guy right there?
Bird?
Yeah, that bird. We're gonna take his fishing spot for a little bit. He ain't too excited about it, but that's okay. He'll get over it.
Yeah.
He fishes literally every day. We only get to fish most of the days of the week. But he gets to go fishing every single day. Oh my gosh, look at the fish on the graph, guys. Maybe we're gonna catch some fish here. I don't know. Hopefully.
Do you think he doesn't have to eat? He's a bird. He eats, Michael.
He eats. Oh well.
Water.
Cameron, we're gonna try to pull up over there.
That's just where the bird went, Michael.
That's where the bird went?
Why are you following the bird?
He knows where the fish are. There's a lot of fish in this area, that's for sure.
Why do you keep following?
Well, baby, I'm trying to get the nose of the boat up on the mud so that way I can let you go walk around without having to get wet. Because I don't want you in the water today.
And I don't want to be freezing.
Yeah, you don't want to be freezing. All right, we almost made it. I think we're gonna get the nose of the boat up on the bank. There we go. Cam is, now we're gonna just push it up on there. Hang on, baby. All right, now we push the noses of the boat up on the bank.
And put that down.
Yep, and put that down.
Michael,
What, baby?
it's not coming out.
I'm sorry. Nope. Crap, we're back, guys.
Turtle.
He'll be all right.
How dare you?
He'll be all right.
He's a baby.
He's a baby, baby.
How dare you?
You can go exploring, Kim. Hang on, let me spray some off on you.
Okay. Let me stand up.
Yeah, stand up.
Don't get it on him. Let me put him inside my clothes so he doesn't have to get it on him.
Turn around. Don't pick up no snakes unless you holler at me first.
And you'll pick it up and
That's
give
right.
it to me.
Yep.
Ow, I
It's
forgot.
safe.
I forgot I just had a turtle inside my shirt because I didn't want him to get any sun around it.
All right, guys, we're gonna soak up some shade. We're gonna plug this phone in. And yeah, let's see if we can't do this. Let me see if I can't figure out a way to, I gotta prop you guys up while plugging my phone charger in and see if I can't figure this out. A salamander? Well, you better go catch it. All right, guys, I think you guys can still see what's going on for the most part. We got you guys plugged in, you're charging. That's what we needed. You guys may fall off there at some point. I'm turning on the regular camera too. Awesome. All right, guys, let's get baited up and get back out in the water. Oh no, this big bluegill is all of a sudden not acting so lively. So we're gonna change the course of direction with him. Okay, baby. I'm gonna show you guys this, that way you guys will have an idea of how this works. This is usually the bait that I catch my big fish on. And it's gonna be a little bit graphic, to say the least. But I take a bluegill, take my bluegill, start at the tail, cut towards the head, flip him over, cut in at the tail, cut up towards the head. What you'll be left with is these flaps. Well, you open up this flap, you grab the spine, you twist it, you pull it out. Now you have all the fins, all the spines, all the bones, all the big time catfishermen that you guys probably watch, the bigger time catfishermen than me. Some of them talk about cutting off the fins, blah, 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 blah. Well, when you're ocean fishing, they do it this way. And the reason being is when you nose hook this bait and you're pulling it behind a boat on a ship, it streamlines it and it makes it to where when a fish swims up and they hit this, there's no bone, so that this ball of meat just wads up in their mouth and you don't miss as many fish. So, Joel Solo TV, I appreciate it. Anyhow, I'm gonna rig this up. I'm gonna show you guys how I run it. And we're gonna get it on one of them Hellcats and see if we can't catch the giant. This is a good bait. It's called a flapper bait. Hands down, it's about the best. When they're biting, this is the best bait. Not specifically bluegill. The good thing about it is you can do it to any species of fish that you use for bait. You can do this with crappie. You're fine, baby. That's okay. Anyhow, you can do this with any species of fish. I like these 8 to 10-aught Daiichi hooks. Okay, baby, you're fine. There ain't nobody else for miles. We're good. You can do whatever you want. soon as I get this undone. All right, I like to keep these pre-snelled. That's a Daiichi hook. It's like a Jackhammer J style. What's up, everybody? Let's get this on there and get it out there in the water so we can get fishing. Hey, be careful if you come get back on the boat. I'll show you guys how I hook that. Just like that, guys. That bait right there, that's a premium bait. It'd be really cool to be live and catch a big catfish on that bait. Flash my first catfish on this new rod. There was a lot of fish pulling into this spot. We got shade for about the next 20 or 30 minutes. All right, let's get that bait out there. Now in theory, okay baby. Now in theory, we shouldn't be battling the current nearly as bad here. Yeah, you can walk out all the way up there, baby. Okay, well have fun, sweetheart. Okay. No. We're gonna hook this bait like this, so that way them guts are exposed. Now we're on the side of the river, we're on the inside of the channel bend, or channel swing. So don't mess with that. We're gonna cast this one upstream. Now the current shouldn't mess with us too bad here. And fish that are looking for a break from the current, this is where they would be come to hang out at. Oh. Oh, come here, big old bluegill. Oh, come on now. Now we got us another bluegill. We got us a log out there. We're gonna put this bluegill on that log. Yeah, the current ain't nearly as bad over here. It's a lot more slacked up. All of our rods are sticking where we put them. Oh yeah, that's gross. You can, but be careful coming on the boat. I just got that camera leaned up against a box of honey buns. We're gonna put him right over there on that log, guys.
Stinks.
I wouldn't have picked it up personally.
Personally, I thought it was cool. But I'm only showing one because that's nasty.
We still got some good depth over there. Now we're just gonna put some little mediocre baits on there to hopefully break up the monotony of the day and put a skunk buster on the boat. I know it, baby. I know it. And mayfly season, ain't it? Cute and scary. Oh no. Oh, you don't have to be scared of the mayflies. No, baby.
Oh my God, I found bellies.
Oh goodness. Just little bitty chunks of shad. We're gonna put them, we're gonna fan cast the area.
Guys, that means not only us, but animals. I'm scared now.
Baby, ain't nothing to be scared of, sweetheart.
It's just animals.
It's fine. Those animals ain't gonna hurt you.
How do you know?
Oh, I just do. They're nighttime animals and you're a daytime animal.
I'm still daytime animals.
Yeah, you're out here in the daytime, they out here at the nighttime.
I'm awake at nighttime too.
Yeah, but you ain't out here in the woods,
I am.
silly girl.
I swim out here.
We're getting it. We're gonna cast a few of them right on the current seam. I guess most of them are on the current seam, but we're gonna put one closer to the boat, about 3 foot of water, just to see. Just cause. Hopefully.
I'm gonna play over here because it's like beach sand.
Okay, sweetheart.
See all the sand?
I do see all the sand.
Sand.
I see all the sand, baby.
I brought my redder slider with me
Okay.
because he wants to go in the water.
We're gonna put a live bluegill on this rod. We're gonna put it right off the back of the boat. Last time we were fishing here, we caught a flathead on this little rod, if you watch any of my long form content. So, I believe I have a bluegill in here somewhere. Where exactly, I don't know. I think I just found him. He's good at swimming though, obviously. Oh goodness. All right. Where the heck did he go? That little dude's blending in pretty good, guys. He knows I'm singling him out. All right, we're just gonna put a big old live shad on there. Not a great big shad, but a bigger one. We can't get what we want. But everything that swims in the river also eats shad, so. Yep, like turtles. That's at about 4 foot of water. Not the ideal depth, but it's all right. Oh, no. Dang it. There we go. That's a better size shad. When I had my shit together, we bait up all the rods and cast them out, but I forgot my dip net at home at the bait tank, and so it could take me we could be trying to catch bait and bait them all up at the same time. It could take forever. What, baby? That's okay. We're gonna cast this one back up towards that bridge, that slack water area. I lost my hat a couple weeks ago on the river, and I should have turned around and went and got it, but I was in such a hurry to get to the dang fishing spot. Now it's hot outside and I'm regretting it. Yeah, see, we got back to that deeper water over there. We really ain't got room to cast this one out, so we're not going to. In a little bit, we're gonna end up down on some rocks. We may need it then. It says we got fish right underneath the back of the boat. See if we can't eat a shad jerky stick. Come over here and catch up with you guys. Only rod trim. Most places can't use that many rods you want. Rods you want for catfishing. Well, no, I don't use pay for extra. I live in Oklahoma. I'm allowed to use 7 rods. But technically I have my daughter with me, so if I could figure out how to properly manage 14, I could use 14 rods. But there are some lakes that have restrictions here in Oklahoma, but they're like mostly municipal lakes. But even then, I just go to the private side of those and then use how many ever I want. If I go to the private property side, like the lake is only so big and nobody owns the lake. But if I go up in a creek and it's fenced on both sides and it's labeled private property, well, that's no longer Corps or state or city. That's privately owned water, and then I use whatever I want to. So, but I think fishing rod limitations are stupid. Okay, so here in Oklahoma last year they made it to 3. This year they changed it back to 7. How are you going to tell a guy that they can only fish with 3 rods, and you're going to tell, but everybody can go out and set a trot line? And here in Oklahoma, you're allowed to set 3 trot lines with a maximum of 75 hooks per trot lines. 2 trot lines is 150 hooks. So you got 225 hooks with 3 trot lines. You can set 325 hooks in the water. How are you going to tell a guy he can't have 7 fishing poles off the back of his boat? The trot line's going to be there for however long they leave it set. Yes, baby. Yeah, baby. One of her birthday presents she's happy about.
I keep my turtle in it.
Yep.
But he's smart. He can open the top of it.
And anyhow, I never understand why they tell people that. Now, if you're below a dam, and some of the dams here in Oklahoma are small, or at a public fishing area, you're not on a boat. Okay, if it's manageable and it's being considerate, you should be able to fish 7 rods. In my opinion. But if you're at a public place and there's more than one, there's other people wanting to fish, you shouldn't be able to just take up the whole bank with 7 rods. That ain't fair, and because that's covering quite a bit of area. And so if there was people out here fishing on this bank that I'm parked at, it wouldn't be fair. But these people can also come out here and set 35 or 40 jug lines with 3 hooks apiece. So, you know, I don't know. I just always kind of do whatever I want to anyways, even when there was a 3 fishing rod limit. I don't keep the fish that I catch most of the time. I always throw them back. Every now and then I keep fish and have fish fry with my family, but even then we're only keeping small ones. We ain't keeping we don't keep anything over about 7 pounds, and if we catch a bunch of 5-pounders, we won't even keep a 7-pounder. But if we're trying to have fish fry and we land a 7-pounder, he's probably gonna hit the grease. we got that new gear funk going on, guys. These rods here, we got them 2 new Hellcats on the boat, and we might have to go put them back in the camper because they got that new. Awesome, baby. They got that new car smell on them, and I don't think catfish like that smell. I'm gonna have to move you guys around for a minute. I want to get some. I want to get me a Sprite out of here. Yep, we need a little bit of Sprite. Let's see here. I don't remember how exactly I had you guys propped up. Let's see. Something like that. I guess we could throw out a crawler and a bobber. Stuff over here chasing these shad. Uh-oh. Hang on, baby. Chill out. Something picked up my bluegill. Chill out. Something picked it up, but it dropped it, so. Anyways, future plans for the boat. We could get into that all day long. Hopefully that fish comes through and mollywops that bluegill. I'm gonna sit over here and watch these poles with you guys. It'd be really cool. I know at some point, me and my wife are gonna get this boat rigged out. She's invested pretty hard into my YouTube channel now too. She's supported me the entire time. Now she's just invested into it more. She actually runs a That Damn Fishing Guy TikTok and That Damn Fishing Guy 247 Facebook page. And so I have all the platforms covered because I'm just like, I like YouTube. I mean, I answer all the comments and stuff, but she built them. I don't know how to do all that stuff. I'm not really into that stuff. And so she did that part for me. She built those pages. And now we're almost to hit monetization on TikTok as well. And with that money, I plan on, I wanted to do raffles to do giveaways for kids, like on jigs, like do dollar entries on when I'm tying jigs, and then people, how many ever jigs I tie, like if we do an hour or 30-minute live, that'd be like 10 to 15 jigs, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but a dollar entry, and then whatever money we make from that, revenue-wise, we go and buy a fishing pole and donate it to a kid. We just go find some kid somewhere on the lake or the river or anywhere, and we just walk up to a random kid and we go buy him a fishing pole, you know? And anyway, we're gonna still do that at some point. With the ad revenue that I generate from YouTube, I'm gonna use it to rig out my boat, because I also work a full-time job. So, in doing that, having multiple streams of income, I would like to ultimately have this as my riverboat, get it rigged out, all the way paid off. And then at some point I'd like to get a bigger boat for bigger rivers. Like this river's pretty big and it can get pretty wild. Today it's pretty docile, but when there's 20-mile-an-hour winds, you guessed it, I'm still out here fishing. And but the river, when the wind's coming from the south and the water's flowing to the south, so the current and the wind are fighting each other, so to speak. The waves can get pretty gnarly out here, and I want a bigger boat that I can go out on the main lake and not worry about getting swamped. There's also another river that I fish. It's the Navigation Channel. And when I'm on the Navigation Channel, sometimes the barges go by me and they throw swells over the front of my boat, and then I have to wait for the bilge pump to eject all the water. I mean, they send 3-foot rollers. They come right over the front of my boat, completely wash it out, guys. And so at some point I want to have a boat that I can safely take my wife and kids on that river. That's the river, I ain't gonna say which one, but it's the river that I usually catch my biggest fish. We got a little banded water snake over here coming to mess with us. Let's feed him a shad. Well, he just took off for whatever reason. Usually they're a lot braver than that. I don't know why he's taking off. I was gonna feed him. Hey, stay over there for a minute, baby. Stay over there for a minute, baby. Well, I hope he finds that shad. I was trying to feed him, but he took off too fast, guys. I used to think banded water snakes were annoying because my wife, she used to feed them my bait, and I was bank fishing, and sometimes I didn't have that much bait, and she'd be trying to give my bait away to the banded water snakes. But it kind of grew on me watching them eat. It's pretty cool, so. Sometimes when you're sitting in a spot like this and you're not getting bit, it could be one of two things. The fish or you're fishing for are inactive, or there's a really big fish down there. And little fish, they act a lot differently when there's big fish in the area than they do when there's no big fish in the area. What are you doing, sweetheart? Okay. Let's throw out a we're on the slackwater side. We're on the slackwater side of this. So we're gonna go ahead and throw out some crawler on a bobber and see if we can't get some more bluegill in the boat. Because in about 20 minutes we're gonna head on down river to some rocks. And we're gonna go see how much tackle we can lose in the rocks. But this being the slackwater side, the bluegill are spawning, and this area is sandy, so there may be a few pick off in the area.
I just saved a mayfly, it's happy.
Oh yay! Now it's flying right at me. It just
It's
ran right into me, didn't it?
scared. It was stuck in the grass. It couldn't get out.
We got some company over yonder way.
I think it was like
Some folks came to join us, I guess. These are native worms someone gave me at the boat ramp a couple weeks ago, and they're still alive, guys. They were in a cardboard box, and I just switched them to that box yesterday. Oh, 95-minute live. I think this is my longest live ever, guys. You 9 people still hanging in there, I appreciate it. You 12 people now, I appreciate everybody that stayed tuned in for this duration of time. We may, after this, we may go down to the rocks. I don't know if we're gonna stay live all day. We might just do this in the morning. Hey, I know, I seen him, baby. He's fine. I fed him a shad. Here, you guys want to see this? I fed this snake a shad and Cambry's over there freaking out about it. Hang on, guys. I gotta get this cork over here. I wanna be able to see it. I don't want no channel catfish running off with my pole while I'm trying to show. Baby, stay away from it. I wanna show the camera too. Hey, yeah, well then stay away from it. You look scared of it, trying to walk up to it. I'm not catching him.
Take me to it.
Okay. Anyway, hang on. Let me show the camera first before we walk up there and get him all scared off. There's that banded water snake, and he's got that shad that I threw him in his mouth. So that's pretty cool, guys. He's very pretty. Cambry, no, we don't need to scare him back in the water. Oh, if I keep the camera in focus. Just an old banded water snake. Hey, stay back here, baby. You can see him from here. Banded water snake eating a shad. No, let's let him eat his food, baby. You know what they say, if banded water snakes are biting, then the fish must be biting too, right? Probably not.
He's going into the water.
Yep, he got that shad down his throat, didn't he? Hang on, let's see if, hang on, stay right there, Cambry. Stay right there, don't move. You guys keep an eye on that snake. Don't let him get me, guys. I got this other shad right. Nope. Stay back. We're just gonna throw that over there.
He'll get it?
Yeah, he'll get it.
I bet he
Yep,
doesn't know.
he's over there eating, guys.
He's confused.
No, he's just trying to get that shad position to go down his throat. All right, Cambry, let's go back to the boat. We're about to move spots again.
I want to watch him see.
Okay, well, stand right there. Don't get no closer to him. He's just a banded water snake. If he bites her, it'll scare her, but I'd rather him not bite her. But you know. Where's our cork at? There it is. All right, let's get back on the boat. What, baby?
I hear animals. Let me on the boat.
Get on a boat, baby. Get on a boat. Go sit down.
I want my tortoise.
Okay, get your
Come
tortoise.
with me.
No, I'm staying right here. Baby, I'm not going nowhere, sweetheart. Go sit down. I'm just gonna try to cast out this jig and crawlers. That way we can, this jig with crawlers. That way we can see if we can't get us a bluegill.
Oh, man, someone's on our side.
I know, I seen that. We're gonna have to go to our other spot then, aren't we? That's okay.
I really wanted to go there.
Well, me too, but sometimes we...
They
Bam
always
Bam,
get that
chill
spot.
out, sweetheart. It's fine.
They always get that spot.
It's not that big a deal.
We never did.
Oh, we do too.
No. Can we go to a different spot?
Yes.
So do I get to pick it up? Because that was my spot that I got to pick out. So do I pick out a different one?
Yep.
I'll see when we start moving it. I kept seeing Chester Chadwick's jumping.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Chester Chadwicks over here, ain't there?
Yeah, you might catch Chester Chadwick.
That's what we call shad, guys. Chester Chadwicks.
And my little turtle guy, he wants to go swimming, but too bad, turtle. Not in the sun with you.
Oh. Still on there?
I'll stand up. Keep this one with me.
No dice.
I'll keep this one with me. You keep that one with you. I got this. I got the red one for you.
Okay. Reel it in, baby. Oh, we got one. We got one, guys.
Oh, you got another one on your little pole. Didn't you?
Oh my gosh, it was dark.
You caught
That
it.
wasn't the one we wanted to get on there anyways, guys, but
Wait, I'm gonna set this here for a minute because I just saw.
It was entertaining though. It was fun.
I wanted to eat it.
You wanted to eat the gar? Silly girl.
Oh God, I'm bringing the pole.
I guess we could do that.
I'm gonna bring this. I'm trying to get this closer, so I'm gonna reel this in a little more to bring it close. Oh, God, how? Okay. But I'm putting this back out real quick. Oh, God. How do I get it out? Michael, how do you? I don't even know what to count.
Okay, you can stop reeling that one in now. It's good.
I wish I could cast it out. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chill out, man.
Hey, Dad, next time, can I try to cast it out?
Which one?
The one I'm holding.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this fishing pole.
It's the perfect size for Bam Bam, ain't it?
Yeah. Because it's almost the same size as me.
Yeah, it's the perfect size
Just
for
a few inches. I don't want more money. A few inches of me. But next time, I want to try to cast it. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it to you, okay? I gotta be careful because it's moving
Here.
around. Get it?
Let
I
me
don't have warm guts. And then you can tell me when I need to come reel it in again, and I will.
Okay.
If it has a fish on it.
Deal. Guys, we're going to get these rods reeled up. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Guys, we're out, y'all.